What up, guys? Wow, it's another day. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but my camera looks a little blurry. Hello, guys. Okay, awesome. I can see some people coming in. My camera don't seems to be that good. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome. It's another Thursday live. So if you're online and you can hear me, you know how we do it. Just let me know in the comment section that you can hear me. So we're about to have another session. Okay, maybe I just give it a while for all you guys to come on. All right, you guys are welcome. So it's another day, and we are talking something really important. And this is Pieme. Come on, where are you guys? I'm actually expecting you guys to come on, come on. Let's have a good time. Let's know what's happening. So you can hear me loud and clear. I can see that. So we have Ogun Banya Demola. Okay, you guys can hear me. So the next thing, you know the way we do it. I want to know the city and the country you are in from. So just type the name of the city you are in right now and the country. Akka will say, good evening, I see you. So if you can hear me, just type the city and the country. So we have Ogunbana Ademola from Abeokuta, Nigeria. That name sounds familiar. It seems you actually attend this live, so it sounds kind of familiar. So we have Boateng Roberts, Ghana, Great Accra. I've not actually been to Accra. I hope to be there soon. Boateng, you're welcome. Jerry Oyeka, Oro in Akwa State. Okay, you're welcome. Owerri, Imo State. Um, Akausi, Jennifer Kedife, Port Harcourt, Nigeria. Henry Chinonso, Yaba in Lagos, Nigeria. Babatunde, Lagos, Nigeria. So let me know where you guys are from. Well, let me know where you guys are. Yeah, so have Delta State, Sami Fund, John Amoku, Port Harcourt. We have a lot of people from Port Harcourt. Francis Ogale, um, Blessing Wabweze, Lagos, Nigeria. Maybe I'm using a different account. Um, we have Ladla. I hope I'm getting them right. So that is Manzini Eswatini. So this is the first person we're having from Eswatini in this live. Uche Pohagod, Nigeria. Matthew Onoha is in Lagos, Nigeria. So we'll do this for the next 1 minute, and we'll get to the business of today. Muhammad Kabri, Kaduna, Nigeria. We have Fatai Ishola, Lagos, Apapa, precisely, Nigeria. Victoria Nwakuba. Hi. Hi, Victoria. Marcodi, Frank, how you doing, Marcodi? Frank Digital World. Elliot Wave, Onisha Anambra State, I see you. Joe Eloamia from Edo State. So, thank you for coming. We have a guest in the house, and we're going to be having a chat today. Nelson Madichie from Enugu, Nigeria, Frank Digital World. Okay, I see you. So I think we have come to the end of this session. Um, let me just call one more person, especially Daniel Motire, um, Ibadan, Nigeria, and Ezilo Kelvin from Lagos, Nigeria. So you're welcome. So today, I'm bringing in Josh Kainja, the CEO of Pieme, to speak with us. So let me just give you some background, because if you invested in this project, it's time you get to ask your question. So find out what is happening to the project, what's the way forward, and all that. Now, so early, within the first quarter of this year, I introduced the Pieme project. Awesome project. I introduced the Pieme project to the community. It is it is it is an app you can use to actually order local food. For example, I like abacha, right? But I don't know how to make it, and I don't know if I don't know how to make it, and I don't like buying it from this food that carry it around in the street. I don't think that's been hygienic. So I'll prefer if someone can cook it in their home, then bring it to me. So the Pime app presents you the opportunity where you can actually go to the app, see locally made food, then order that food in your app, and somebody will make the food in their house and deliver it to you. So you can come in as somebody's in that service, and someone can start a business right using their kitchen in their house, because the app allows them to actually sell their food to everybody freshly made, because you can prepare it and serve it to any person anywhere. And there is also events. So if I am a chef, for example, I can decide to actually say I'm hosting an event, right? And people can actually I say I'm cooking this dish, this and this and this, and people can come to that particular location, and I serve them the meal, and they eat, and they're okay. And if you enjoy my food, you can just keep on following me and just ordering food from me, and I'll be delivering it to you, right? I know in one way or the other people do that, but this app is bringing it all together. Beside that, it is also a social platform like Twitter and the rest, but this is all around food. And Prime didn't stop there. They brought in accommodation, just where you have Airbnb. So you can actually, say you visit a new state or a new country, you can actually from the app, you know, book a place to stay, then order food there. So you have accommodation, you have food. So it's a wonderful project. And we in this community raise money to actually fund the project to some extent, right? We know we're in the bull season, so the coin is not pumping like every other coin is not pumping. We understand that. But some things has been going on, right? I was expecting that by now we should see billboards around the country here in Nigeria, because the project is international, and all that we can start using the app, but that hasn't happened. And okay, let me just bring Josh on. Josh, you're welcome.
What's up, man?
How you doing? You seem to
Uh,
be in your vehicle. What's up?
yeah,
Are you on transit?
yeah, sure. I'm on transit, but I had to make a stopover so that I can be able to have time with you guys. We are in the field. We are trying to onboard as many accommodation units as possible. I moved from Nairobi. Right now, I'm in Uganda. So there are different places we are visiting to ensure that at least even in the most remote area, we have an accommodation unit there. We have food hosts there. It's a little bit hard, but we are doing all we can. The process is really hard at the beginning, but we believe as we grown, something good is going to be coming up. So there is a lot of hard work happening down here, and very soon we should start seeing this exactly happening in Nigeria and all the rest of the countries where we're interested. A few things, a few challenges that we are really glad to address as well here, so that people can understand the situation that we are in, and then people can jump in and see how they can support, how they can help. But most
Okay.
importantly is that
Let,
the project is progressing.
let me just start with there are a lot of things to ask. I want clarity on what is happening. And I thank you for actually coming because it means that the project actually wants to make it and work. And so you're here, and I know you have been holding Telegram voice chats on the Telegram group, explaining the stages and what is happening and how the progress is going to be. But another person have contacted me telling me about the email that was received. Two emails was received on the 31st, I think. One was about, it says swap Pi token to new smart contract. Then another one says, the same email says on stake your Pi token, claim your staking reward. Then the same day, the second email came, two messages. One was stating how to swap, and the other one also said you should withdraw from the centralized exchanges like L Bank and Bitmart, where the token is currently at, and so you can actually swap on. You can actually perform your swap on a private wallet. So the question is, what is happening? Why haven't we started seeing, especially in Nigeria here, why haven't we start using the app and all that? That is one. Next one is why the swap? What's happening? Why are we changing smart contracts? Why are we swapping tokens? And these two questions, then, what is the way forward? When do we start seeing all this?
All right. Thanks very
I
much.
understand that when the bear season, so I believe we should use bear season to actually make a mark so that run in the bull season.
All right.
So please,
Thanks, Jude. Thanks, Jude. Okay. So what happens is, we've been we've been really working hard to make sure that everything works well. By the time you see us take such decisions, it really means we can't hold it anymore. There is nothing as painful as you're working hard to make something work, and another person X is working hard to take advantage of the project. So we happen to have fundraised for this project. Unfortunately, we didn't hit our hard cap. We went way lower than what was supposed to be raised. But even when we did raise, we had partners that we had on board. We had different people that were playing different roles. And then we had an initial decentralized offering, um, which we thought successfully went on until we started seeing some red flags. You find that you're pushing, people are doing market buybacks, people are doing this and that. But unfortunately, your liquidity keeps on dropping. Unfortunately, tokens pop up from somewhere you don't understand, whereas you know that you have tokens which were sold off in the public round. But unfortunately, you find that maybe certain things have not moved to your expectations until one partner from Dubai contacted me and was like, look, how did it go with the public round? It seems where you are supposed to hold your IDO from was only purchased by a single entity or a single individual. Of course, I will not name names. And it really took me time to understand, because I tried to engage the team to do some investigations and so on and so forth until the evidence was presented to me. And it was really disturbing. You will hardly know because you're not in charge of the platform that is conducting your IDO and stuff like that. So it was really very disturbing and very hurting. And meaning that even if we try to push further, definitely the same individuals or entity will still keep taking advantage of the project. So what we did, because we were strained to a level that we could not hold it anymore. The liquidity is all taken, funds that would be used for the project. Because with these centralized exchanges or with exchanges, as long as you don't have liquidity, they will pull you down and they will want to delist your project. So we tried to hold it there as much as we could until I told my team, I was like, guys, look, we fundraise to push this project, to develop, to make it big. But if we lose everything that we are holding right now, then the project will definitely close because we shall not be able to have even the funds to pay our employees. And I had to take a decision. It was really very tough decision, but it was a hard one that even the market had to be pulled down because we couldn't keep it. So at that stage, as a person providing leadership, there's a choice you have to make. You either save the token or you save the development. So what we did was like, no, the token is here to stay. We don't pay anything to keep the token on a blockchain. Let us save the application because it involves a lot for it to even be seen live. We pay a lot of money on Amazon, we do pay employees, developers, and the list goes on. So it's been really a very hard situation that we've been in. Unless someone has really been in this, they may not understand the kind of dilemma, the kind of pain and confusion that has been happening. But we have a very resilient, tough team that has understood the situation. Find like you've spent 2 months without paying them, but because they believe in the vision and what you're doing, they keep holding on, they keep working, and without any kind of issues arising. So we've engaged different partners, and we thought it's now the right time for us to open up to the community because this is something that we didn't want to just bring like that. So we sat down with advisors, with the partners, and we're like, okay, look, we have a solution. We have to engage the community in regards to raising the liquidity, and we know the exchange where the offloading was happening from, so we can't stay there. We like, okay, let's engage the community to provide small liquidity, 0.002 per token, so that one, we put back the token on the market. Regardless of how small the liquidity is going to be, let's get that because that's what the project needs right now. Then two, we're like, we don't want any other person to take advantage of this project. So what do we do next? Now, what we need to do is we have to swap this token from the old contract to the new contract so that we get an opportunity of blocking whoever took advantage of the project because we know we can monitor every movement of the tokens. We have a few people that we've put up to monitor every kind of movement. So our question, we know how many tokens are supposed to be held at per point. We know what we have in circulation, and we know that tokens, we can easily monitor them on blockchain. So like, okay, fine. We're not going to automate the system because if we automate the system, the same person can still do the swap and provide small liquidity and still take advantage, meaning that we have to manually do this, starting from releasing the tokens. That's why if you go on the Shisha dashboard, you will see that you still have the tokens there, but you can't withdraw them. They're already withdrawn in the back end. So we are manually sending them because we know which wallet provided what, given the database that we already have of those who participated. So if whoever is holding the tokens and bought them on the exchange, we know that they have to withdraw the tokens from the exchange and have them on the wallet. And then they swap. So when they swap, we are also doing it manually so that we know that we can send this one and we can't send this one. It's on purpose. That's why the delays are there. We are ensuring that we clean up everything. So when you're swapping your tokens, you simply send the tokens, you provide liquidity first, then you swap your tokens. So once we receive your tokens, there we have a dashboard where it will show you the swapped tokens. Now all those swap tokens, we are still holding them so that we let everyone swap and then we start tracking. If you swap the tokens that are coming from a wallet that we have blacklisted, then we shall not swap them. We shall have to swap only those that we are sure are safe for us. There are people who have put in their hard cash and they care about it because if it fails, they're the people who are losing most. So the liquidity generation, we made it compulsory for everyone including advisors, including partners and incubators. They are all aware of this. So that whoever doesn't swap, then we have nothing to do about it because we are trying to make sure we bring back the project back to life. So we know that it's a really a little bit hectic, but see, majority of our people, they're supposed to be providing liquidity of $1, $2. Someone who has 1,000 tokens, it's just $2, stuff like that. It's not something that should really give someone a lot of hard time. We understand the situation, but these are measures that we have to take if a project must survive, because there are two things: we either lose the project or we provide small liquidity so that the project can go on, as well as for us to attract more investment. People want to see how is it performing on the market. So this is something that we must do. It's not something that we really want to do as if we are punishing the community or hurting the community. It's really hurting us a lot. It's giving us a lot much more work than what we really wanted to do because our focus is on developing the application, but we are putting in these extra efforts to ensure that at least we are able to sustain the project. So once all the tokens are done swapping, now, initially, people had tokens that were vested, and the vested tokens would not provide them any kind of reward. So what we did was every token that is going to be swapped should be auto-staked. The reason we are doing that is it's going to be auto-staked for 1 year. The reason we are doing that is it doesn't make sense for you to swap tokens and then after swapping tokens, Jude, are you there?
Yeah, it seems a lot of persons can't hear you. Your line seems to be cracking. So they're having a high time hearing you. Even me myself, it's breaking.
Am I quite clear there?
You're not clear. You're not clear.
All right, let me leave and join again.
All right. Okay, guys, that's Josh. He's gonna go and come back, but there's a few questions. One is this: um, he was talking about the swaps. So he said it is gonna be done manually. So the question I want to ask is him. One of the questions I want to ask is this, and again, just prepare your questions. You have questions to ask him with regard with regards to the whole Pi Me project. So the swaps is saying that there are some accounts that have been fraudulent that came into the project, and there are challenges they're having with some people that actually invested or came in huge into the project, which he doesn't want to mention names. And the team, are trying to clear these persons out so that the project can move forward because they are more like those who have been actually holding the project back. Okay? So the first thing they want to do is to do some. When it comes back, it's going to continue, but just prepare your questions. The first thing he wants to do is to do a swap. So the token is already on a smart contract, right? It's more like a new smart contract is created, and you can now swap your token from the old smart contract to the new smart contract. Then those that have been fraudulent will not be able to swap their token from the old smart contract to the new smart contract so that those that have been negatively impacting the tokenomics of the project can be flushed out. And only those who are actually interested in the project can be there, and the project can move forward from there. So Josh is back. I hope the network is clearer now. So we can
All right.
continue.
How how is that now?
Awesome, awesome, beautiful.
All right.
We can hear you clear now.
So now what we did was we're trying to get rid of the bad actors. We want to make sure that every token that is out there is backed up by a dollar provided in liquidity. We've been very clear to our partners. This is the time to become a true partner by supporting the project during our hard time. Any partner that does not support the project, they will not be able to swap the tokens because they have the tokens with them and we've made things clear to them. We are not backing down on that. It's as clear as that. The project is really going through a very hard time. I'm very sorry, guys. We are doing whatever we can. For those who have seen Pieme before we launched, and those who are seeing it right now will clearly understand the hard work that is being done, down here by our team. We're trying as much as we can to move into the market to ensure that we generate some revenue, to also attract investment. Our main aim is to ensure that we have a very successful cryptocurrency. You know, we must understand the agenda. Our agenda is not just Pieme. Our agenda is to have a currency that can be used on the continent. That's the main agenda. Pieme is one of the tools that we are using to ensure that we have an adoptable or a massively adopted crypto token on the continent. That's something that we must understand. We are working hard to work with different stakeholders. We are working hard to bring more partners, different businesses outside Pieme that can accept Pi token as a mode of payment. You should clearly understand, Jude, and the community, that the journey we are having ahead of us is tough. It's not going to be easy. Building a successful currency involves building a very robust and strong community, a community that is going to be resilient, a community that is going to be strong enough when these kind of storms are coming. If we were to close, we would have closed already by now because we've really been going through a lot of hard times. We have downscaled our team, we've done everything it takes to make sure that we keep the project alive. So my humble request to the community is let's participate in the liquidity generation event. Let's not spread negativity. It's usually found with the crypto communities. When things are going bad, they start spreading bad news about the project. That takes us backwards. We have to look at the success of this project based on the development stages that we achieve. Let's check out Pieme. Let's spread Pieme. Let's bring on board as many accommodation units as possible. We can't do it alone, but we can achieve a lot with our community. We have a strong community, and we strongly believe in you guys. We know that we can achieve the success that we've all wanted to achieve. I'll repeat, building a currency, building a crypto token that is going to be very huge is not an easy joke. It's going to be something with bumpy roads. It will depend on how strong we stay. It will depend on who stays with us. But I believe that in the long run, it's going to be very, very interesting. All tokens are going to be auto staked. The reason behind this is it doesn't make sense for us to raise liquidity and the next morning everyone has sold and the liquidity is out again. So we are auto staking these tokens so that we reduce the sell pressure, but give the token more value. It's also good for those who had vested tokens because with vested tokens, you don't get anything. You only wait at the end of the 30 days for you to get some tokens. But if the tokens are staked, whereas your tokens are locked up, but you receive rewards, you receive daily rewards every hour, and these are the rewards that you can put out on the market and sell. So what matters is the value of the token. Having one bitcoin and having 10,000 dogecoins, the story is not the same. That's the kind of understanding I expect us to have, that the value is the most important thing, and that's what we are really trying to push as much as possible. We are going to start our marketing campaigns, and we are working with people like Jude to make sure that this is as successful as possible.
Okay, I have some questions I want to ask still on the because I've not actually myself fully understood the swap, and I want actually everybody here who might have the same. Uh, I want people to understand what is meant. Now, to like restate what you said, and maybe make it more clearer, is this.
You muted yourself, Jude. Please unmute.
Oh, I've been talking. I know what was hearing me. Okay. What I'm trying to say is this. I want to ask some questions, and I want to say some things you said, so to bring more clarity to myself and to everyone here on this channel. And is this. So from what you said, with regards to the tokenomics and those holding the tokens or the Pi token, there are bad actors, right, who obtained the tokens in the wrong way, and they have been taking liquidity. In other words, working against the success of the project. And it has come to a point where these bad actors have to be done away with. So we have only people who are progressive and want the project to move forward and attain its potentials to hold the tokens. So therefore, the only way to do this is to actually change the Pieme smart contract. So therefore, a new smart contract is created, and people can then migrate or swap their tokens from the old smart contract to the new smart contract, and it is done manually. So I want to understand this manually. You said so. If, for example, I have my own token, then I swap it to the new smart contract. Does it mean it's going to be waiting for your team to approve it?
Yes.
Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay. So in other words, you have identified a percentage or maybe all of the bad actors' wallet address, and they are going to be stopped from being able to actually swap their tokens.
Yes.
Okay. So
Like for example, today there is another person who has just texted me on Telegram that they scammed their tokens, scammers. So we're just going to work with this person so that that wallet will swap. It's okay, but when that wallet swaps, we shall not give it the tokens because we know that they're tokens that have been stolen from someone. So that one is just wasting their time. Even if they move it to 1,000 wallets, it's very fine. We shall just keep blocking each and every any wallet that is within that lineage after will still not be able to receive any tokens. So it's going to be an opportunity for us to get rid of the scammers and get rid of anyone who is trying to manipulate the system so that we stay with people who only understand the vision and about the future of this project.
okay, now let us understand the swapping process. Could you just explain the swap in process?
Yeah. So what happens is, one, those who had staked their tokens, we put a button to withdraw. So even if you try to claim, we already removed the tokens from the contract. So you just withdraw, and then we receive a notification of how much you're holding, how much you held, and then how you want to withdraw your tokens. So we send you those tokens directly to your wallet that you used to stake. Now, once you've received your tokens, we also assume that maybe you participated in our pre-sale and you had tokens held on the Shisha platform. We also send them to you because we already had the database, everything. So we've also sent all the tokens. If you've been able to check your wallet, you should have received your tokens by now. Those who have not received the tokens, they've been contacting us, our team, and we've been working it out to ensure that we have a smooth process. So now that you have all your tokens on,
Sorry, can I come in here?
yeah, please.
Let them just come in here. So we, if you participated in the Pieme token pre-sale, right? It means you bought into the token, and you have to claim it on Chisha Finance.
No,
Now, when you claim,
we already sent you all
no,
the
no,
tokens. You have them
I'm,
by
I'm
now.
actually, I'm actually, I'm actually, I'm actually talking about how it started. So, if
Yes,
you bought during the pre-sale, you have to claim through Shisha Finance, and when you claim, you have the option to just hold it or to stake it through the Pieme website, right?
okay, okay.
Now, now that the where the smart contract is changed, it means that everyone has received their tokens in full. Is that correct?
Exactly.
So what I don't understand is the claiming again. Where does the claiming come in when everybody has received their token in full?
All right. Now that you have all your tokens on your wallet for the old contract, right? We believe that Another person who has been taking advantage of the project also has similar tokens, and for us, we've identified them. So the question is, how do we migrate from the old contract to the new contract?
Mm. But I understand that part. But my question is, where does the claiming come into play? Because you mentioned claiming.
Yes, I'm coming to that now. When
All
you
right.
like, whoever had the tokens on the Shisha dashboard, they've already received their tokens. Whoever staked, the option of withdrawing the stake tokens is there. Withdraw. Now that you have all your tokens, the old contract, you have to swap them from the old contract
Hold
to
on.
the new
So
contract.
if you have your token staked, you have to withdraw it yourself. It's not automatically released to you. You have
No,
to
no, no,
withdraw
no,
it.
no. Exactly. You have to go to stake.pieme.io and you withdraw it.
Okay, okay, I get that now. So if you have not if you didn't stake at all, you should see all your token in your wallet. But if you staked, the one staked, you have to manually withdraw it.
Exactly, including your rewards.
Okay, great, great, great.
So now that you have them on your wallet, now it's where you go to swap.pieme.io. Please, it is swap. Make sure you get the details from our official Telegram group because we understand scammers don't sleep. They can also do the same and copy the designs. And that's why we are doing it in a short time. If it takes long, we are giving scammers time to develop something similar and they will be able to cheat our people. So it has to be done within a short time so that we don't give scammers an opportunity to develop a similar system and take advantage of the top of the people's tokens. Now, when you come on swap.pieme.io, you connect your wallet. Once you connect your wallet, we are able to see how many tokens you have for Pi. Those tokens are multiplied by 0.002 in the first week because we are trying to push as much as possible to see that people actually swap as soon as possible. That's why we are putting it in stages. The first week, whoever is swapping is just providing liquidity, multiplying by 0.002. The second week, it is going to be 0.003. The third week, 0.004. The last week, 0.005. So it should take a maximum of 1 month. After that, we shall have to close all the swapping and withdrawals because that's the only time we have to do this. We want to make sure that we clean up everything within the next 20, 30 days and then we start trading. But hopefully, by next week, we should be back on the market and people should be trading. We shall keep you posted based on the progress that we have achieved with the swap. Now, what happens is that once you connect your wallet, we show you how many tokens you have and how much you're supposed to provide in liquidity. Now, once you provide liquidity, automatically we pick the USDT based on the amount, the number of tokens you have, and then once you approve it, then it's when the swap button is activated. So you click on swap, you still come and approve in your wallet, and then we pick the old Pi tokens. We take them. Now, on the swapped tokens on the dashboard is where you're going to see the tokens that you've swapped. Now, those tokens are going to be there. For us, we are recording all the details in our DB. Now, when we open the market, we are going to get all your tokens and your addresses and place them in the staking pool so that you don't have to do anything. The way you connect your wallet today to check if your tokens are swapped, you're just going to go back to stake.pieme.io and you'll find yourself in the pool and your tokens will be there and you'll start claiming rewards and you can choose to restake your rewards, you can choose to sell them, you can choose to keep them on your what, on your wallet, and the process is done. So it's going to be that simple. We don't want to make it hard and complicated. We want to make it simple and make sure that we only do it with the right people.
So when you swap, your tokens are also staked, right? So for
Yes.
how long are they going to be staked?
12 months.
2 months?
12 months.
12
Remember,
months. Okay.
yeah,
During,
remember we had
during
a vesting, we had the
is
vesting
it
of 18 months.
okay, 12 to 18 months?
12 months, not 18, 12 months.
12 months.
Yeah.
Now, during this period of 12 months, is it released like a percentage per month or per day, or how is it? How is it vesting? Or is everything going to be released in the 12 months?
No, you can choose to unstake, though it will come with the tax. It's now normal staking.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay. When you stake, you can choose to unstake anytime, but it's going to come with
exactly. A tax.
okay, it's going to come with more like a you may lose some percentage of your token if you stake on time.
Exactly.
But you can
Exactly.
wait till the 12th month and you can unstake everything at zero cost
100%.
or zero fee. Okay, okay, I think I
But
understand that.
the rewards are going to be good enough to keep us staked because we're trying to ensure that people make the best out of this project. But we have to market, we have to work hard as a team, as a community.
All right. Now, I will go to the questions because I'm not yet done, but I want to take on questions here, and I'll come back to other questions.
Okay.
So let's start with effects, Paul. The swap I don't understand. Okay, let me start with this guy, Collins Ndukwe. I think he asked the question first. He said, please, I don't, please, I bought $1,000 token before the launch and I've not gotten my token. Please, how do I get the token we paid for? So
The tokens
let
have
me,
the tokens have all been sent. Unless they have not been sent, let them contact us on Telegram and we shall be able to assist them
okay, to
in a
answer
short time.
Collins Ndukwe question, I think that first, your tokens, if you will be in your wallet address, but you have to enter the contract address to see your tokens. Maybe you're not seeing the token. Maybe they are there, but you're not seeing it. You have to enter the contract address to see the tokens. Then you can go ahead to carry out the swap. If you have any challenges, please go to the Pieme Telegram group, the official Telegram group. You can go to the website to click on the link at the there, so that will take you to the Telegram group. When you go there, you can then ask questions, on how where do I see my tokens and how do I swap it and all that. The admins will attend to you, but make sure it's an admin that's attending to you.
The actually admins, we don't ask for your personal details at all. We shall not ask for your recovery phrase. We shall not ask you to do anything crazy like people have been claiming in the group. Those would be scammers. Be very careful.
Okay. Now the next question from Ifexpo. I think he has gone ahead to do his swapping. He said the swap I don't understand. I spent almost $3 for liquidity and I swapped, but I don't even understand it after swapping.
Wow. Okay. What's the name? Paul.
Effects Paul.
All right, Paul. Sorry about that, bro. We understand you could be having challenges swapping. The process is simple. Please immediately provide liquidity. You should be able to swap because it's not possible to provide liquidity twice before you swap. So ensure that you're doing it on the right channel and make sure that immediately after you've provided liquidity, you click on the swap button. Once you've clicked on the swap button, you have to go to your trust wallet or whatever wallet you're using to confirm the transaction. It's like a contract call so that we can be able to swap your tokens. It's that simple. The process is really very simple. Let's try to do it uh, that way.
Okay. I
Judy
think so.
is good at doing this. You're going to do for us a simple video regarding that.
So he has gone ahead to do his swapping. I think maybe it's more like you have to go to the site to confirm that okay, I've actually done the swapping.
You should be able to see it under the swapped tokens. There is that
Okay,
round
that
thing where
option
you
is,
find
is,
the
on the,
swapped.
is in the website. Okay, so I
Yeah,
think you should
the
go to
dashboard.
the website, connect your wallet address to see if you're actually swapped under. You should see it there. So when you swap, all right, your tokens are auto staked. It means that you are not going to have it. It will not be in your wallet, but it is still staked, right? And you can be able to unstake everything within in 12 months. You can stake it immediately, but there will be some penalty for doing that early. But in 12 months, in 12-month time, you can see you can be able to swap get claim everything, unstake it for free. But the period is being staked. You're going to be earning staking rewards, and those
every
staking
month.
rewards, are it can be claimed, or does it
Yeah. No,
automatically,
you
okay, you
claim
have to claim that?
you claim it. Yeah, you claim it and you take it away.
Okay, so what you can claim is the staking reward.
Yeah.
Okay, I have not received any token I bought. Okay, I think it's the same question with the first guy, Colin Sindukwe. So what I would do is that I'm going to do another video to actually explain the whole process um from the point of seeing your token in your wallet, then swapping, providing liquidity and swapping, and also confirming that the swipe went. So I want to do a video to actually to explain this, so anybody can go to the video and find out, see the processes. Mm. Okay, I see what Grand Fig is Nigeria Limited is saying. Um, the project is not running, and everything is done. Everything is done. Everything is being done for to make sure the project is successful. Okay, still on Paul. Paul said he was blocked from the Telegram group for long now, and he said he was going to be added back, but he's not added back.
All right. Paul, try and send a direct message to at Pieme Josh, and then I'll be able to check it out. You can check in the admins in the group and send to any of the group administrators, and we shall be able to check it out. But let's be careful, because usually we are banned in the group if we are spreading their food. It's not good to, as the team members are trying to fight hard to bring the project to life, and then you're sending in negativity. It's really not cool, guys. Let's be very sensitive on that. People are really working tirelessly hard to make sure that we move forward. The best we need from you is some word of encouragement, not insults, not trying to push backwards. It's very disturbing. So I guess that could be the reason you got banned. Let's be very sensitive on that.
Okay, Paul, you could also reach out to me on Telegram, and I will see how I can get you back to the Pi Me Telegram group. But just like Josh said, um, the project is having some challenges, and the team is working tirelessly to get it back on track, and get it. I believe in the project. We get back to where it needs to be. It's going to get back on track, but we have to stay positive. We shouldn't bring negativity to bring the project more. So that's what it is really important we do that. Okay. Um. So Chisom is asking a question, but Chisom, I'll get back to your question, right? But there's another question I want to ask Josh.
Yes, please.
Now, again, I understand that the the challenges the project has, and that the solution the advisors, the team to come up with is this: to swap to a new contract address and start building. So what I want to ask is this, and this is also in line with some questions, because Chisom here is asking, aside the token, what about the project itself? How much traction has it gotten so far? What is the progress level? And this question is also in line with the question I want to ask, which is, what is the roadmap right now?
Okay. Come again, Jude.
Okay, I'll start. So let me start with Chisholm's question. She said, aside the token, what about the project itself? How much traction has it gotten so far? What is the progress level like? So this is also in line with the question that I want to ask. And the question is, what is the project roadmap as it stands now?
All right. Thanks, Jude. Well, I should say that as far as development is concerned, as far as the product itself is concerned, I think we've really managed to hit we've really done a very big job on that. Um, Everything is ready. As I speak right now, I said we are in the field. We are onboarding units. We now have over 1,500 houses listed on the application. We have over 3,000 food hosts. But now the biggest question is, for us to attract the guests on board, it requires mass marketing. And that's why we're being challenged on the finances. But we believe that within a short time, we should be able to progress. We have revenue coming in, though the revenue is very small. It's not good enough to do the buybacks as we all planned. But now, going forward, we've been able to reach out to different partners, to different investors. We are also opening up equity for the company so that the project can raise more funds to do mass campaigns, to start engaging more people. Judah has really been there for the company. The project, he likes it. He's not paid anything to do what he's doing, but he's really trying. So we want to have 100 other Jude people
I
like.
am also an investor. I
Yeah,
invested in
yeah,
the project as well. So
perfectly well, bro. I So this is really amazing, and these are the kind of people that we believe have bought into the vision. The people like Jude, the people like you guys who are here, we believe you're the people who are going to take on this project to the next level. So we are doing all we can to ensure that we attract more investment. We are giving out, the company is going to be opening up for equity shareholders so that we can expand it. Not forgetting that the main objective is to have a successful currency. So Pieme is one of the tools that we are going to use to make sure that we introduce this token into the public. We are also working so hard with it, looking into getting event organizers, working with different business owners to ensure that they can accept Pi token as a mode of payment in all their other transactions. So we believe within maybe a couple of months, we should be where we want to be. We should start seeing the light. We should be able to become happy about whatever the project is achieving for us.
okay, I get that, but when are we getting with the community now? When are we getting a working roadmap? We can say, okay, this quarter or this month, this and this and this. From now, since we're taking out the bad actors, okay, from this is a new roadmap. So this what we're achieving this quarter, this what we're achieving this quarter, and that and that. So we can actually follow the projects and hold the team accountable for each of the steps based on what has been articulated on the roadmap. So when are
We're
we
going to
seeing?
we're going to have another roadmap by end of next week. Before we get back into the market, we're going to share with you the roadmap and what is being done, what has been achieved. It's all going to be very detailed. We are also going to push up our marketing very hard, but we're going to share it in the email so that everyone can get updated and they can always follow every kind of step. We're going to hold more videos like this with you, Jude, and other YouTubers so that we can start pushing the token as much as possible. We are trying to work with different stakeholders to make sure that we get as many units as possible. Unfortunately, I was not happy when you went to Rwanda and you could not book with us. But I hopefully think that next time you move anywhere, you let us know so that you can book through Pieme.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. What else? Okay. Let's take more questions. The question I want to ask is, George, when are we gonna have the traction here in Nigeria? Because we're not seeing the Pieme traction in Nigeria. When are we seeing it here in Nigeria?
One of the countries, one of the areas I'm very much interested and excited about is Nigeria. I can't wait to come there. The last time you came to Nairobi, I told you the next thing I want to do is to move to Nigeria. We should have been there earlier. Should these issues, maybe if these things didn't come up. So let me say by 15th of December, we should be on ground in Nigeria. However, even before we get there, we want to work with you guys so that we can get as many accommodation units and as many guests as possible. We are working hard. The question right now that is on table is how to raise more funds for the project so that we can easily move to those different areas for operation. I can sincerely say that by end of this month, we should have a clear picture of when and how we're going to enter the Nigerian market. We need it. It's a very big market. We can't miss it out. It's impossible.
Okay, I'll be looking forward to when the roadmap is out, so that we can have another live like this to actually properly discuss the roadmap. Josh, I know you're
I'm
tired
ready.
because it is about 10 here. And I know it's about 12
Yeah, it's
over there.
midnight.
Midnight.
It's
So you
midnight.
guys should understand that, man.
Yeah.
Josh has been working tirelessly, and it is getting late, but he's here showing that his dedication to the project, and he wants to let you guys know what's going on. So, but we're still gonna keep you for a while until we get all these questions out, because I still have more questions. So, so once someone asks, supposing I have my Pieme token in Trust Wallets, must I have certain amount of BNB in the smart chain to be able to swap? Monday Philip, yes. To do any DeFi swapping and all that on a decentralized exchange or a private wallet, you should have the native token of that network or that chain to be able to do that. So you need some BNB to pay for the Binance Smart Chain network fee to do that. You also need some USDT in the to be able to provide liquidity while swapping. So when I do my dedicated video, I think you should be able to see that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the other question I have is this. Now, you talked about swapping, and this is really important to me because um I could just go ahead and swap. And you said there is a timeline for it. But I tell you, George, not everybody will be able to swap in that timeline. I can give you a personal example. I have a cousin that, he met me with, I did, in fact, he's not in town, and he needs me to do it for him. I don't think I can see him in the next 2 months. So what happened for those kind of people that cannot actually, that need assistance to be, for them to do that? Because they cannot lose a token. Some of them are actually waiting for the next, 18 months, when, because most persons know that it's vesting, and they just, okay, let me just forget about this for the next 18 months. So when those persons come, say by mid next year, because that was about the 18 months from the time we, and then they now say, okay, when I said, okay, this happened, how do they now go about their swapping then? Because we can actually rule them out.
We've had that question. I raised it to the team. I asked them the very same question. And I'll say we could do it in phases. That's the proposal we have right now. Because what we're ensuring we do is eliminating any possibility of anyone taking advantage. So clearly, we have the wallets, we have all the data for the people that participated in the pre sale. We shall always have priority for them. However, at that stage, they will need to contact us directly. We shall close everywhere, but here they will have to contact us directly so that we can verify if they are part of the people that participated in the pre-sale. If not, it will be very tricky because we have to make sure we track and trace every transaction happening on the old smart contract.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What the good thing is that at least those that came through my community have you have the data and you have all the wallet addresses. So that's could be made quite easy. So thank you very much for coming.
Thanks, bro.
Um, I know some persons are screaming scam, scam. Consider in the comment section. But you cannot see a project that is a scam and you have the CEO come out at this time to actually explain the project and see the challenges they're having and the way forward. This happens to different projects, right? And the scammers you will not see. And um, the project has a working product already, which is the Pieme app. You can go to the App Store if you're using iOS, or you can go to the Google Play Store if you're using Android phone to download it and see what is going on. People are communicating, people are having having social conversations. You can see different food, you can see recipes and all that. And um not maybe not in Nigeria, but in some countries like Uganda and Nairobi, it is people are already using it to order food. People are using it to book accommodation. So it's already working. So that cannot be a scam. It doesn't make sense for someone to come out here and say, okay, this project is a scam. But the project is having the challenges. It's going to thrive. It's going to surpass. It's going to thrive, and it's going to do much better than you guys expect. I look forward to that. George, thank you very much for coming.
All right. Thanks very much, bro, for hosting me. Have a good
Um,
night.
so for any question that anybody have, once I do my video, right, that shows all the steps, and George gets out a roadmap, I'll still bring him back to actually clarify every other thing. And again, regular voice chats are held in the Pieme Telegram group. So go there. The team is always giving updates. You can go there and ask any questions you need clarity on. Thank you very much for this time out, guys. Josh, thank you.
All right. All right,
Yeah.
bro.
Bye bye, guys.